We got the Eagles versus the Chargers. This is a bit of an interesting game because if Justin Herbert didn't injure his non-throwing hand last week, I would be more inclined to give the Chargers a higher probability here. The Eagles are who they are. I don't think they're exactly the 2023 Eagles where they just kind of flamed out and lost out the rest of the season. I don't think they're the 2024 Eagles where they were just super dominant and doing things that, especially in the running game, that we hadn't seen in a while or anything like that. I think they're just somewhere in between. They're a really good team that's flawed, and things have to go their way through the postseason and the rest of the season for them to make a solid Super Bowl run. The Chargers, they're missing Joe Alt. The Eagles have a great defense, and this backup left tackle that they traded for is going to do the same thing like my Vikings last year when Cam Robinson came in. He had games where he looked really, really good. He had games where he looked really, really bad. He had games where he was right in the middle, a little bit of struggle, and a little bit above average. So it was a gambit of every kind of thing to expect, and that's kind of what you are to expect from a stopgap player that comes in at the trade deadline. And this defense, this pass rush, can definitely make him have a really bad game. And as a result, I feel like the Chargers are not going to be able to have that high-powered offense. I know Justin Herbert has been talking about like he intends to play, and he is going to do everything in his power in order to get out there. He's probably going to be wearing a cast or maybe one of those gloves, whatever it is, to protect his non-throwing hand. But I feel like it might be similar to with Aaron Rodgers. Like he might just take a bad hit and it might, let's just give him the rest of the game off, and it might be a closer game as a result. I think there's going to be a bit of a coin flip here. I think the Eagles are going to be coming in a little bit angry here. SoFi Stadium doesn't really have a great home field advantage for the Chargers. Any team that wants to travel to there can really make their presence felt in that stadium. They just don't have that kind of home field advantage yet, so I don't think that's going to play a massive factor here. I feel like this is a little bit more of a coin flip, and this is the upset that I'm going to take because I think everybody is picking the Chargers to win here. I just feel like the Eagles are going to steal one here and squeak one and kind of come away laughing and be like, oh my gosh, we got one. So I think that I'm going to go ahead with the Eagles in a 3-point victory, most likely a race to 17, maybe a race to 21 or 24, maybe at the very end. Really dominate the last couple drives with their running game, making it so that when the Chargers defense is really gassed out from having to be on the field so much because of that pass rush being so effective this upcoming week against that banged up O-line that the Chargers have. So I'm going to take the Eagles in an upset win because I feel like most people are picking the Chargers here.